Hello everyone, welcome back to the Plains on the Prairie podcast. I'm Max, and today we're at the Fargo Air Museum taking a look at this UH-1 Huey cockpit section. This episode's going to be a little bit shorter. We're just going to be kind of going over the specific combat history behind this helicopter, mostly talking about this incredible nose art that they have here, because we're going to be seeing far more Hueys, full Hueys, in the future, whether it's in North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, you name it, basically. So yeah, we'll get started on this one. So this specific UH-1 was 67-17406. It served with Battery E of the 82nd Artillery Regiment of the 1st Air Cav Division during the Vietnam War. The mascot for Battery E was actually a woodpecker. As you can see, 406, it might be a little dark on the iPad, but 406 is written right there. This specific UH-1 406 actually saw combat during the war. It delivered ammo, troops. It actually took wounded soldiers off of the battlefield and returned them to forward operating bases, aid stations, wherever the wounded needed to go. Unfortunately, we don't have much history on its actual time in Vietnam. We just know that it did see combat. A group of former guys of the battery came in and they repainted this this artwork from original photos. It was a very tedious process. It took about 2 years to get done, but as you can see, the results are absolutely beautiful. After the Vietnam War, this aircraft was turned over to the Minnesota Army National Guard, where it served. We'll show you a little bit more of this door later on, but you can faintly see the outline of the state of Minnesota on there. So next we're going to show you along both the sides and go into a little bit more history. So as we had mentioned earlier, this UH-1 served with the Minnesota Army National Guard following the Vietnam War. Unfortunately, we don't know the specific time frame, but most UH-1s were removed from service, I'd say in the late 80s, early 90s, when they were being replaced by UH-60 Blackhawks. Interestingly enough, if you can barely see it, the faint outline of the great state of Minnesota is right there. The Minnesota Army National Guard logo for the Hueys was blue. Same with the Minnesota state flag, and then it had the emblem of the Army National Guard in the center. Let's open this bad boy up. I don't know, never seen this before, and we'll take a look at the interior here. So you might notice that these seats are kind of like bathtub seats. So that was to protect the pilot and co-pilot on the other side from small arms fire that would very often happen when they were landing in hot LZs. But yeah, I don't know the specific diameter or thickness of this armor. I just know that according to one pilot that was here during the Fargo Air Museum's Vietnam Week, these saved their butts on numerous occasions. I know a lot of early UH-1s did not have this, and a lot of the crews suffered dearly because of that. If we take a look, probably can't see it from in there, but as you can probably imagine, this Huey has been pretty much gutted out. A lot of the dials are still in there. A few of the more sensitive things, I couldn't tell you which ones, but a lot of those have been removed, just so little kids don't get hurt on them. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. I know it's a little shorter, and we apologize for that, but there are far more UH-1s that we can cover. But we just figured that we would talk a little bit about the specific combat history behind this incredible artifact here at the Fargo Air Museum. As always, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. If you guys are ever wanting to let us check out your airplanes, we'd love to see them, do walkarounds of them, or if you just want to talk to us about aviation, you can always reach us on social media, Facebook, wherever. So this is Max from Plains on the Prairie podcast signing off. You guys have a good night.